Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to cover the silver and gold market reopening here on the Comex. We're gonna have a good time. Are you ready to party? Who's ready? I should be live on Facebook as well. The first time I've ever tried this. Let's see if it's working. Let me look. It is working, ladies and gentlemen. I'm live on YouTube and Facebook for the first time ever. We're stepping things up here at the Crustacean Nation. We're going to be live to cover the market open and answer your questions in just 9 minutes here. Who's ready? Yep, and then I'm going to be doing the Intl-Stacker interview this evening. It's going to be a wild day. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live on both YouTube and Facebook covering the Comex silver and gold market opening for the night trading session here. The official start to tomorrow's day trading session is just about 15 minutes away. We're going to be live in 7 minutes and 45 seconds, breaking it down, answering your questions live. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, just 7 minutes and 20 seconds till we're live. Who's ready? They said I was crazy. They said silver would never pass $20 again. Then we went 30, 40, 50. We went 60. We went 70. We went 80, 90. Up to 120 and back. I'm still stacking. None of the fundamentals have changed. And we're going to be live here watching it all together in just the next 6 minutes and 55 seconds. Who's ready? Who has intestinal fortitude? Who is unshaken? From Arctic ice to island drums. We're gonna be live breaking it all down here in 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 6 minutes and 10 seconds covering the market open, answering your questions here live. For the first time ever, I'm also live on Facebook. That's going to be interesting. If you're watching on Facebook, hello, welcome. This is the Crustacean Nation. Smash that like button if you're ready. 5 minutes and 50 seconds till we're live here. Oh, we got some crabs on the Facebook. I see some crabs on the Facebook live feed. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 5 minutes and 30 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news for the evening, covering the market opening. Boy, oh boy, is it going to be wild. 5 minutes and 20 seconds away. What's up, Rat Stack on Facebook? Good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like my music, you can find it on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify. Just search International Stackers, the artist, and rock out anytime. We're going to be live here in 5 minutes. Who's ready? Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International Stacker, here to say. Yeah, I'm live on Facebook for the first time. I set this up so it dual streams. You're watching it on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. First time ever. Let's go. Yeah. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Grab a beverage, grab a snack. We're about to watch the Comex Markets live session, evening session, open live together. I'm going to answer your questions and update you guys with all the breaking gold and silver news in just 4 minutes and 15 seconds here. Here we go.
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright.
We've got crabs being posted on the Facebook stream as I'm watching and the YouTube stream. We got over 500 people on so far. Keep smashing that like button if you're ready. 3 minutes and 40 seconds till we're live here. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Giveaways for all. Feel the thrill.
Yes.
Stacker that mill. So hit that flow. Join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live to cover the Comex Silver and Gold Market Open. The official night or day trading session for tomorrow is going to start here in just 9 minutes. We're going to be covering it live, answering all your questions, breaking down the shocking gold and silver news from today. And ladies and gentlemen, I have shocking news. So buckle up. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Let's get it. Two minutes and 30 seconds till we're live here. Who's excited? 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide.
It's chasing that mill. M-I-L-L. Come on, guys.
Treasure gleaming.
Here we go. Okay, let's get a crab dance going. If you guys are ready, drop a crab in chat right now. The bot's gonna drop a crab dance party. Here we go. Get your claws up. Let's go. Let's get it. Who's ready for the Mega Gaw? If you want free silver, gold, or copper, put free in chat right now. Who wants free? I got a bunch. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Let's get it. One minute warning, 1 minute warning. Should I do the old school intro, guys, or the little kid intro? What do you want, the old school or the little kid? Let me know. Wow, Craig is watching me on Facebook and YouTube. That's epic. That's dedication. Here we go. 30 seconds till we're live. 30-second warning. Who's ready? Let's go. Let's get it. Here we go.
Stacker on a journey to find silver.
International Stacker. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Over 67,800 subscribers. Thank you so much. Keep subscribing, guys. Once we hit 67,900 here on YouTube, we will be doing the big show. Over 2,000 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. And guys, I just dropped this video yesterday, silver to explode in 2026. Here's the secret catalyst the bankers don't want you to know. And right before that, if you're depressed from the recent gold and silver action, I know we got used to yelling all-time high like every 5 minutes, but check out this video here. Silver and gold just crashed. Should I sell my silver now? The answer is no. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but no. And that video breaks down why. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about to have an epic time here. We are just 4 minutes and 30 seconds away from the silver and gold market opening here. And ladies and gentlemen, we had a bit of a wild day today. Last night we got as high as 74.56. Today, this morning, we got as high as 73.35. We got as low as 70.91. We're currently sitting at 71.25 for silver on the Comex. We're up 0.02% since the trading started. It ended on a bit of a green candle here. So we're going to start moving here in just about 4 minutes. And let me go ahead and click save here. And then I'm going to put this over to Pyth. And guys, once the market opens, please remind me, like 5 minutes after the market opens, to switch us back to the Oneida chart, because that's what we prefer. Here, gold today was interesting as well, guys. Remember, last night we hit as high as 4,603. Today's trading session, we hit 4,585 as a high. The lowest was 4,486.35. We closed on a green candle above 4,500, 4,506.85. Gold to silver ratio, 63.26 to 1. Yes, Littlefoot, the Tiger Stacker interview is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll cover that here in a little bit. But gold to silver ratio is kind of just chilling here. So we're going to see what happens when the market opens up here in just 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. 3 minutes away. And guys, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, it this morning got as high as right there, 82.26. It got as low as 80.52, and it closed at 81.27. So here's what's going to happen. In just the next, 2 minutes and 45 seconds, we're going to start to see the Comex move again for gold and silver. We're going to start to see this move. And then that will be, a few minutes. And then over here, Shanghai is not going to be moving until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The time change messed us up. I used to be able to do that right away, but that's going to be a little bit later. I'm going to be covering the gold and silver news, guys, and there's a bunch of breaking news that's related directly or indirectly to gold and silver, and we're going to be covering that. And ladies and gentlemen, we are almost down to the 2-minute warning here for the opening of the market. So I might add some more silver to the giveaway. While we wait this 2 minutes for this market to open, do you want me to add more silver to the mega giveaway? Put mega in chat if you want me to, and I'm going to issue a 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning here until the market opens again. You guys want it. Okay, we're going to go here. Guys, for those of you who don't know, I've got a massive giveaway coming. In 2025, I gave away over 100 ounces of silver, 800 one-half goldbacks. Thank you to goldback.com for helping with that. Some other gold and copper I gave away. So far this year, I gave away 30 ounces of silver, some copper and gold. This so far, and this is a treasure chest, we're going to fill this thing till it breaks. Over 30 ounces of silver in it so far. We got some premium gold in there, a few pieces. We got some epic premium copper. And guys, how about we add one of these to there? How about we add one of these puppies right here? The silver uncirculated United States bicentennial. And this has a pretty cool coin in it. Not a common coin. Look at this. So these are all 40% silver, and you're actually going to get a silver Ike. Most of the dollar coin Ikes you find out there are 40% silver, are clad. And this one's 40% silver. So 40% set right here. You guys have 3 seconds to tell me to drop it, or I'm going to keep it. 3, 2, 1. Ah, you got me. I thought for a second I was going to be able to keep that. Guys, this just keeps getting bigger. And I got something in the mail today. Something mysterious right there. We may be doing something with that here a little bit later. But ladies and gentlemen, we are 30-second warning from the market opening. 30 seconds till the market opens here. What's going to happen? Are you team green? Are you Team Red? Let me know right now in chat. Are we going up? Are we going down? This market's opening in 15 seconds here. I'm seeing some crabs over on Facebook. Thank you so much. We got people watching on Facebook, and we got people watching on YouTube. First time I've ever done a dual stream. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. The market is officially open. Here we go. It is open, and we saw it immediately jump to a green candle, 71.25 on silver. Gold, did we switch to Pyth? I don't think I switched to Pyth. Let me switch to Pyth. And we'll be switching back to Oneida here shortly. Gold is on a BGC, a big green candle, 4,511.30. So we're going to keep watching this here, guys. As this unfolds, the market's open. It is trading. And dare I say it, it looks hungry.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
We learned that about that baby gator call on a live stream in Boca Raton, Florida. You guys taught it to me. And some scientists on the channel say that 90% of the time, every time you do the baby gator, it could turn a red candle green or a green candle into a BGC. Ladies and gentlemen, it's science.
It's science.
That's one of our scientists right there. 71.32 for silver on the Comex on a green candle. BGC on gold, 4,515.06. Ladies and gentlemen, gold to silver ratio sitting at 63.31 ounces of silver to every ounce of gold. We're going to cover some breaking news here. So if you got questions, hold them for a second. I'm not going to see them while I'm reading this news, but I'm going to read this news and break it all down for you. Then after that, we'll go back to the charts and I'll answer your questions. So write them down. Type them down if you got them, and I'll be back there soon. But please smash the like button. We're only 60 away from 300. And here we go. The first piece of news here today. Now, the Strait of Hormuz, we've been talking about this a lot, guys. This, whether you like it or not, is going to continue to have massive impacts around the world. Why is that? So this guy right here, remember, I lived in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for close to 10 years. I lived in Riyadh. I lived down here in the port city of Jeddah on the Red Sea. I've been here to the UAE maybe 20 times, 15, 20 times, Dubai, Abu Dhabi. But up here, this is like 20, at the skinniest part, it's 20 to 21 miles. And remember, 20 to 25% of the world's oil passes through here every day. Well, used to. 25 to 30% of the world's LNG, liquid natural gas, passes through here a day. Critical fertilizers and materials to make fertilizers like urea pass through here. Aluminum, or as our friends in England would say, aluminium. One of the world's largest aluminum plants is over here, and that goes through. So this has made a major disruption that is going to have second, third, fourth, fifth order effects. And your job as a Crustacean Nation member is try to think outside the box and say, what's going to happen? Like the fertilizer issue. Are we going to have a food crisis in some parts of the world? Are we going to have a fuel crisis in parts of the world? Are we going to have problems with medications like paracetamol around the world? That's the question. Well, I can answer that question for you. Strait of Hormuz closure is triggering second, third, fourth order chaos, and it's only getting worse, ladies and gentlemen. Think beyond the headlines, rising fuel prices and supply concerns spreading across Asia and Europe. Major companies in energy, petrochemicals, plastics, and fertilizer declaring what's called force majeure. Something that people on the internet told us that companies never do that. It's just a clause everyone has to have. It could never happen, and it will never happen for gold and silver. Well, it's happening. Not for gold and silver yet, but buckle up. We're going to cover that in a second here. Higher input costs around are already ripping into packaging, solar panels, EVs, that's electric vehicles, electronics, and ultimately silver demand. The longer the strait stays closed, the more downstream disruptions we will see, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly why physical gold and silver remain the ultimate hedge. When silver supply chains fracture and inflation pressures build, real money wins every single time. Keep your gas tanks filled, have emergency food and water stashed, and stack precious metals. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet, but that's what I'm doing. If you want a great deal on emergency food, go to preparewithis.com. I partnered with them. It's great food. It's based off a 2,000 calorie diet, and it's good for 25 years. Put it in a closet, forget about it. Hopefully you never need it, and it helps support the channel. So thank you so much. So that's the first piece of news here, and look at this. Lines formed in Asia and South America as fuel prices surged and panic spread following disruptions. So I've seen all kinds of videos today across Asia, across South America, where people are literally panic buying gas. How long till that comes here? I don't know. That's why I'm keeping my gas tank filled every single day. Here's another one here, guys. And look at this. I talk about this all the time. The big bankers. Let's get this mysterious package out of here. Let's get that out of there. The bankers, the financial experts, the governments tell you to work your entire life. Save up your retirement in this stuff, paper, fiat, currency. And remember, all throughout history, every paper fiat currency ever made that's not backed by physical gold and silver has a 100% failure rate. It is every time gone to zero. And as I whip out and plop down my big old fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you, it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went to $1 million notes, $1 billion notes, and eventually $1 trillion notes. And just to show you how crazy this juxtaposition is, one silver coin, and it's around here somewhere. We'll pretend this is it. But one silver coin from 1936 is literally still worth its weight in silver, about $60 to $70 from Venezuela. Meanwhile, all this paper cash from Venezuela, from Thailand, from Lebanon, and other places, literally worth zero. And that's why we stack physical gold and silver. And this story is kind of on that. Oh, Oneida's live. Thank you. Let me switch back before I forget. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, look at that, guys. We had a gap up. That's why I like Oneida. Oneida is the most accurate. We had a gap up. That is a gap we're going to have to fill. I know we have PTSD about filling gaps around here. Here we go. Let's mark it out. Hopefully we get a bounce here, fill it, and then go immediately higher, but we'll see. So that's one. So in between the orange lines, we're going to have to bounce back and fill that gap. All gaps must be filled. I mean, it's not every time. It's like 95% of the time. Let's go ahead and just recheck this futures. 71.44. About there. We're almost in backwardation there. Okay. Let's go check out the gold, and then we'll go back to that article. 1 second. Let's go to Oneida. Look at that. Massive gap up in gold. Okay, let me go ahead and just mark this out real quick so we can monitor it through the stream. I know I got sidetracked here. I got sidetracked. I'll get back to that piece of news because it's critical. Okay. Gold's currently at 4,523.68 and silver's at 71.52. It looks like the baby gator definitely worked. So here's that article that I got sidetracked on. Zimbabwe's hyperinflationary currency collapse. Is Washington making the exact same mistakes? Zero Hedge points out the uncomfortable parallel. Zimbabwe destroyed its currency with worthless printing, endless printing, and massive deficits despite all the promises of independent central banking. Guys, it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they literally started printing $1 trillion notes. And to think that can't happen anywhere else in the world is honestly foolish. It can. I hope it doesn't. It's unlikely to. But you never know. Now the article warns that Washington is following the same dangerous path, exploding debt, unchecked money creation, and reliance on the Fed to paper over the problems. We can just print the paper and paper over the problems here. No problem, all right. History shows how the story ends for fiat currencies. The only proven shield through every single collapse, physical gold and silver. So that's the article there. Make sure you follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, Intl-Stacker, International When It Fit. But you can come here and you can read that article at your leisure. But I thought that was important to put out there. Another one is this. Gold price forecast, $10,000 still on the table, even after this pullback. CNBC just highlighted that many analysts and big institutions are sticking with their extremely bullish long-term targets for gold, with some still calling for a ceiling of $10,000 an ounce by the end of the decade, despite the recent bearish price action. The drivers remain the same: relentless central bank buying, record global debt levels, geopolitical risks, and fiat currency concerns. Short-term dips are noise. The structural bull case is still very alive. The fundamentals for gold and silver, ladies and gentlemen, have not changed. And if you want to read that article, make sure to go there and read that. Here's the next one. Comex silver vaults just got hit again. Another 2.61 million ounces drained out of the vaults. This is a fresh CME report for yesterday, the 24th. So registered silver sat at about the same. It actually increased by 10,000 ounces. Not a big deal. It increased, but I'm going to show you the chart and what actually happened. But the real news, another 2.6 million ounces physically withdrawn from the vaults. JP Morgan Chase took another hit of 605,000 ounces gone. When you see both registered and eligible silver dropping hard and large amounts of physical metal leaving the system day after day, it's a clear sign of structural tightness and eroding confidence in the Comex. Asia keeps pulling the silver while the West continues to bleed. And here it is here. So you can see here 10,000 ounces was added to registered. Now registered is important because that's the silver they pull from for delivery. So you can see they've almost delivered all the silver this month. And we went from over 100 million ounces in December to now we're in the 70s. And this right here coming up in May, it's D-Day, Doomsday, some kind of crazy day. That represents like over 330 million ounces of silver they're going to be on the hook for. So we'll see what they do then. But right now we saw 10,000 ounces move from eligible into registered. But then we saw a total of 2.6 million ounces leave the vault. Gone. Done. Elfine, it's out of there. So that's down to 252 million eligible. And remember, eligible, you can't just tap into that and put it in registered. Eligible, the majority of that belongs to people, institutions, IRAs, institutional traders. The Comex can go to them and say, hey, we'll give you a 15% premium if you let us buy your silver. They can do that, but they just can't take that and put it in there. It does not work that way, and it never has. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Let's go down here. And guys, I will be answering your questions in chat here in a minute. I'm not looking at chat because I'm reading the news. I put out a bunch of videos today on fake coins. Guys, there's so many fakes. So many fakes. So many fakes. But probably, sorry, someone's calling me. Let me fix that. But probably one of the most important things ever, and I'm going to just go down to it, and then we'll work our way up, was this post I did right here. Guys, this is massive, massive breaking news here. If you've not heard about this yet, we broke it on this channel. Breaking, massive Royal Mint scandal, non-silver, fake coins sold as Silver Britannias. The Royal Mint just admitted they shipped a batch of 2026 Silver Britannia bullion coins that were not silver. Ladies and gentlemen, they were 75% copper. See here? 75% copper, about 25% nickel. This is what they looked like. It says 0.999 fine silver, but it wasn't silver. It wasn't silver. Their official statement, we are aware of an error impacting a small number of 2026 Silver Britannia bullion coins from a recent production run, which we sent to a trade customer. That went to Shards. Shards is one of the most known bullion dealers in the UK. Like, they're huge. They're like ATMEX and SD Bullion put together type thing. They're huge out there. So what they do is they weigh their monster boxes when they get them in. And this couldn't have happened in between because they get their monster boxes sealed straight from the mint. They noticed some were off weight. They dug into it more. That's when they noticed these guys here, again, 75% copper, 25% nickel. And these weigh 28 grams. But the real Britannia weighs like 31.18 or 15 or something like that. So that's how they figured it out. They've identified the cause and are in direct contact with the affected customer and are reviewing the entire process. This is a huge breach of trust from one of the most respected government mints in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, check your 2026 Silver Britannias. I was just talking about fakes. You need to check all coins for being fakes and all that. But now we got Silver Britannias by mistake made. So it's the same machine, I guess, that they make all their coins on. So it sounds like maybe there was a mix-up with the metal, and instead of printing or minting Britannias on silver, they put in the metal stock for other coins. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this do you think it was a mistake? Put mistake in chat. Do you guys think it was a scam? Put scam in chat. I don't think the whole British Mint would scam. I really don't. They're a great institution, make great stuff. But I could see like an individual person or maybe a couple people going like, hey, you know, we could just keep this silver for ourselves and we can throw that in there. So like if it's something nefarious or a scam, I think it would probably be a very low level, like one or maybe a couple people that just got greedy and now they're going to get caught. Or two, it's a mistake. I don't think it's anything systemic. I don't think their vaults ran out of silver and this was their decision. I've seen all those that stuff online, but I do think it was most likely a mistake. And if it was a scam or something, it was probably a onesie or twosie type person. But anyways, here it is. That's their official statement. This tweet went viral. 186,000 views on this tweet. So thank you so much. But to me, that is some pretty massive, major news. What do you guys think? Do you agree? And guys, remember, we just did the inventory report. The report I did yesterday was 2.65 million. So the report from yesterday, from the day before, they bled 2.65 million. And then we just did this one right now, and they bled, what was it now? Another 2.6 million. Groundhog's Day. And the silver's draining. And then we got this story here, put out by mining.com. Central banks are still buying gold like crazy in 2026. New report confirms that central bank gold buying momentum has carried straight into 2026, with more institutions joining the rush in geopolitical risks and de-dollarization efforts. Even after a slower January, official sector demand remains one of the strongest structural tailwinds for gold. You can read the article there. It's on my X formerly known as Twitter, so go check it out. Now I'm going to go to the chat. So we're going to watch the chart here for a little bit. Again, silver's trading at 71.06 on a green candle. Gold's trading at 45.08 on a red candle. If you've got questions, put them in chat right now, and I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. Guys, if you're on Facebook, please smash a like on Facebook. YouTube here, please smash the Facebook or the like button. We're only about 80 likes away from 400 here on YouTube. So let's see what you guys are saying in chat. And Josh is saying, I want to get one. It will be a bank, I think. Yeah, I think those error coins are going to be worth a lot later. So far, 200 of them were found by shards. So if there's thousands, maybe not so much. But if it stays a couple hundred, yeah, they're going to be worth a lot. Dale C. Kramer says, mistake, no big deal. They are a good actor. I want to buy a fake. I know, it's crazy. But imagine that people that just leave their tube sealed, leave their monster box sealed. Is someone sitting out there, some Meemaw somewhere sitting out there with tubes of the fakes? I don't know. You can't hear the music. You guys can't hear the music? Can you guys hear the music? Let's see. Pull for keeping the crab treasure. Is Ida here? I'm not going to do that unless Ida's here. Is Miss Ida here? Pull some strings at shards. I know. I want to get some of those. Will you be playing at Coachella this year? No, that'd be so funny. Hey, we got shout out to Jim on Facebook watching from the UK. We got Bob on Facebook watching from the UK. We got David Carlisle. We got Craig. We got Ratstacker watching. Okay, you guys can't hear the music. Okay. This royal thing is mad. Says, guys, Backyard Bullion's in the chat. I got a question for you guys. Do you want me to do a live stream with Backyard Bullion? How about I do a live stream with Backyard Bullion maybe like this coming Monday or something? What do you think, BYB? Are you down for that? If you guys want me to do a live stream and have Backyard Bullion on here to talk gold, silver, and all the craziness happening right now, put BYB in chat right now if you want them. What do you say, BYB? You want to do it Monday? Monday morning, we could do that. Have you on the morning live stream. It might be wild. And if you're on the live stream and we're talking about the Strait of Hormuz, Backyard Bullion, I commit to not saying aluminum. In honor of you being on the live stream, I'll say aluminium. Aluminium. How does that sound, Backyard Bullion? But yeah, wild. So we're going to do something with Backyard Bullion. Guys, today at 8 p.m., I'm going to be on Tiger-Stacker. If you don't know who he is, I'm going to be on his live stream. Tiger-Stacker. After this, you guys will all be redirected there. It's going to be here. So you guys will all be redirected there. And when you get redirected, it won't start for another hour or two. But make sure you smash the like button and click notify me if you don't want to miss it. He's going to be crazily investigating me. He's going to be asking me questions left and right that I've never been asked before. So you don't want to miss that. And Andrew, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. You just became a Crab Cadet. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And guys, remember, channel members on YouTube get access to the War Room. Channel member only live streams here on YouTube. And what happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. And guys, we have something to talk about. So this right here. Do you guys want to see what's in the chest? Do you want to see what's in the chest? And again, I got my big giveaway coming soon. Literally a bunch of gold, silver, and copper. You got to be subscribed. And guys, subscribe to Backyard Bullion in chat. He's almost to 100,000 subs. He's giving away a kilo. A cool kilo. Okay. So here's this. So Miss Ida in chat, she did a St. Jude's auction. And we crab rated her for several weeks beforehand. A bunch of you went and bought items, different gold and silver items. And the whole point was to raise money for the children. Well, my goal was to get this and give it away to you guys. So we raised this crustaceans together. We raised about, with your help, we might make it to 100K on your live stream. I think we will, Backyard Bullion. I think we will. But anyways, we raised as the Crustacean Nation $330 to donate to St. Jude's and get this crab. Guess what? It wasn't enough. This got won for $800. Then by SHTNF. Stacking, Hoarding, and Tinkering Fun, who is a friend of the channel. I met him years ago at the meet and greet I did in D.C., then again in Massachusetts. And then he donated it back to Miss Ida to auction off again. It sold for another $800 to him. And then he donated it back to Miss Ida a third time to auction off. It sold for another $800 again. So it sold 3 times. And then we donated the crustaceans. We donated like 330 or 20, whatever that was. So 8, 16, 24, 5, 6, 7. That means what is in this chest is worth about $2,700. And I'm going to open it here live. I see something down there. Here it is. Look at this crustacean. It's 3/9 fine silver. It's not quite an ounce. It's like 28 grams or something like that. Now, here is my plan. My plan was to get this and to give it away to all of you. In there. That was my plan. And that's still the way I'm leaning. But there are several members in chat that said, you deserve the crab. And I said, guys, I don't feel comfortable keeping the crab. I've already said I'm giving it away to everyone, and that's still my intention. But they told me to do a poll in chat. Do you guys think I should drop the crab, or do you guys think I should keep it and keep it on here on the set so we can remember what Crustacean Nation's done for St. Jude's and everything else we do together? So that's the question. I'm going to put the poll in chat right now, so give me a second. Sorry, Facebook, you will not get the poll. It's going to be on YouTube. But should I keep the crab? We're going to see what you guys say, and whatever you guys say, I'm going to do. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes the poll. Let me know what you guys think. Let's see on Facebook what they're saying. Oh, people on Facebook are excited about Backyard Bullion being on the stream. So people on Backyard Bullion, this is the first time ever I'm doing a dual stream to YouTube and Facebook. I took the risk to do it. I was a little nervous. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to break something. I got a poll going, so make sure you guys answer that as Silver is pushing back here on a green candle. Oh, here's the good news, guys. We just filled the gap. Breaking news. We're pushing higher on a green candle. Thank you, Lord. We filled that gap, guys. Thank you, baby Jesus. We filled that gap. Going up on a green candle, 71.29. And gold, we filled. Wait, yeah, we did it. We filled the gap as well on gold. Gaps have been filled, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think about that? Gold's trading on a green candle as well, 4,517.21. Guys, and Josh Wasp in the chat is saying we're going to the moon.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
Yes. I can't wait until I'm playing that and yelling all-time high again. You guys remember? Li Shize Guadian. You guys remember those days? Those are crazy. All right, see what you guys are still saying in chat. Keep the crab and order another one from BH Customs for the goss, says Sean Leslie. Good afternoon, all, says Eternal. Good to see you. Let's see. I got a few more comments here. Okay. Jay saying the Cross Nation has love for you. They want you to keep the crab. Whoa. Big Green Stacker saying, I think you should sandcast the crab and make another one so that way you always have one and give away another one. That's an interesting proposal. Backyard Bullying saying, can you just do me a favor and tell everyone that I was not silenced or... Okay. Guys, Backyard Bullion had put out a tweet or a message on his YouTube, and then he deleted it and put out another one. I'll show you. And then a bunch of people thought he got a cease and desist or threatened. I'm going to show you guys here. But, so, I'll show you. So, he says, statement from the Royal Mint. You may have noticed I've taken down my video and removed my previous post. I do not have all the information, and I would remind people to not publicly speculate until we have the facts. Be careful what you say and how you say it publicly. Follow Shards. That's the entity who discovered it for more updates. So he did delete a post, but he has not been ceased and desist. He is not going to prison for a tweet. Although I have heard that can happen. He is just fine. He just made the decision on his own. So good to go there, Backyard Bullion. Lee Cummings is saying, keep it as a permanent reminder for the whole channel of Ida's work as she continues to do. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the poll. Okay, here's what you guys said. 77% of you said keep the crab. 23% saying, no, it's my silver and I want it now.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
Okay, so I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to do something special for you guys. How's that sound? So I'm going to keep it. We'll move the treasure chest over here. And we'll place them in here, and from time to time you can find them. But how about in celebration of the Germania Mint news? Not Germania Mint, I'm sorry. Oh, come on. How about in celebration of the Royal Mint news today? How about I give away a Britannia? Who wants a Britannia? This one is silver. It's a 2022. IS wear gloves. I know. Who wants it? What do you guys think? Should I put that in there? I'm trying to find a flip. Give me a second here. Here we go. I found a coin flip. You guys want me to drop it? Okay. We're gonna add another piece of silver to the giveaway. I'll get a better coin flip. This is just what I had readily available. You got 3 seconds to tell me to drop it or I'm keeping it. You got 3 seconds. 3, 2. Oh, you guys got me another ounce of silver to the treasure. Guys, this giveaway is going to be absolutely insane in the membrane. What time is it? 6:27. Okay, we're doing good here. And for those watching on Facebook, I'm going to keep doing these dual live streams, and we'll see if we could build up the Facebook. But if you ever want to enter a giveaway, it's always on the YouTube channel, just so everyone knows. And I'm going to let you guys know how to win it. That video is going to come out when we get there. It's going to be for the 100,000 subscriber celebration. And IS, what the heck? You're at 67,000. It's going to take forever. Per AI, YouTube has new AI that looks at all of our channel stats. And per AI, it's saying we will be, at the rate we're growing, to 100,000 subscribers in the next 1 to 2 months. So in the next 1 to 2 months, we're going to do that. But you got to subscribe, turn on the notifications. I'll tell you how to enter when it's in time. And remember, YouTube's not a sponsor of any giveaway. Void where prohibited. All the rules and disclaimers will be all shared with you beforehand. Okay. Should I let Rat Stacker bedazzle that crab? I mean, it looks like it could be bedazzled. It's like got little like thingies. Should I have Rat Stacker bedazzle that crab so it looks kind of like this? A big thank you to all my Diamond Claw members on the channel. You guys and all the channel members here help me do what I do. This is my full-time job. I spend 12 to 15 hours a day doing the research, so I know everything to tell you guys about. Who in chat has diamond claws? Who's got him?
Diamond claws.
But no, I really, really, really do appreciate the support, guys. Any super chat, anytime you become a member, anytime you gift a membership, all that helps so much, so thank you so much for that. But you can support the channel without spending a single dime. You could smash the like button. We're only 80 likes away from 500. You could share the stream. So I really appreciate you guys and all your support so much. Thank you so much. And I love you how you all have diamond claws. Let's see what some of your guys are saying to me here over on X, previously known as Twitter. I'm going to be very interested to find out. Someone's responded to someone else. I contacted the company I buy my silver from, and here's their reply. Suggesting a small patch of one World British. We receive all bullion products directly in sealed monster boxes. Each delivery is checked and weighed upon receipt. Any deviation. So see, they would probably catch it. So that's good. And that's exactly what Shards did. And that is why Shards is such a good company. Like that and the company, whoever just shared that, they do their due diligence. So look here. That's how they detected. That says 75% copper, 25% nickel. So that is good when you have bullion dealers that are doing that, but I'm afraid there's some that might not. So hopefully some don't slip through there. Silver stacking high, says Herbal Essence. Thank you so much. Live right now, says Colts. Thank you for that. The machine shows there is 0 gold in the silver coin. Is that good? No, it shows there is 75% copper and 25% nickel. No silver at all. Give that a quick little reply there. Let's make sure that's on the right thing. Yeah. Thank you, Shotgun Susie, for sharing that to stream. Before I even asked for it. That's amazing. Thank you so much. You guys are all, like, just awesome. Crustacean Nation rocks. Crabs rock. Okay. Look at this. This is David Bateman, man. He bought millions upon millions, and I think he's over... How much did he buy? Let's see. $1 billion. Here are the reasons I invested close to $1 billion in precious metals over the past 6 months, including the purchase of 1.5% the annual global supply of silver, 12.6 million ounces. Guys, he bought 12.6 million ounces in March 31st. Let's see. Silver spot price March 31, 2025. Oops, I messed that up, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. There we go. Okay. So he bought it when silver was $34.25 an ounce. Oh my gosh. So we got billionaires stacking now. And he says precious metals are the only insurance policy that pay you. Wow. And Backyard Bullion saying, how many views does that post have on X right now? Well, let's see. A lot. It's blowing up. It's still, as we speak, it's got 187,000 views, guys. So we should be over 200,000 views on that post by this evening. What's the difference between a Sigma investor and a Sigma Pro? Well, I'll show you. And guys, if you're thinking about getting a Sigma, go to any of my videos and go down here to the links, and you get a discount. Come on. Right here. The actual coupon code is Crabman, but it should automatically apply it. But here's the difference. This is the original. I don't recommend these anymore. These can get tricked. So unless you can't afford an investor or something more, like if that's the only thing you could get, I get it. But these can get tricked. This is the Pro. And you see it has one big sensor, one small sensor. Okay? This is the investor. It only has the one sensor. This has more room for measurements and different things. You see the different lights here that will light up. This one does measurements this way, but it doesn't have as much capacity in that regard. It still has the same technology and the same functions. It's just smaller and it's cheaper. So an investor's $2,500. This is $4,000, $4,100, and it comes with the bridge and all 3 wands. Okay. I don't know if the investor comes with wands. I think the investor does not come with wands, and this has additional wands you can attach. So, it's just a little bit of a difference. But guys, there's so many. fakes out there. It's crazy. Enough is saying International Stacker, they were the wrong planchet for the Britannia. Yes. What UK coin is 75% copper, 25%? I have no clue. I mean, the British Mint has a lot of different coins just like we do, so probably some of their other coins they make. Maybe their coins for circulation. Maybe some of their special non-silver and gold mint sets. I don't know. But they're doing an investigation, so we'll find out. But guys, for the love of God, you've got to protect yourself from fakes. I just had a channel. I just had a channel member, 1 second here, tell me that they got scammed on eBay. A lot of money lost. I just had a channel member tell me they got scammed on Whatnot. You're talking over 2 ounces of fake gold. He bought a gold eagle. He bought Pamp bar, both fake. And you see this right here? You see this bag? This is all fakes that you guys have sent in to me. I test fakes for people. And if they're fake, usually they let me keep them and I use it to train you guys and teach you guys different tricks. If they're real, I send them back. But look at this. Like, you've got 90% dimes now that are fake. Guys, you have to protect yourselves for the love of God. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. And that Pocket Pinger would tell you if that Britannia, if you got a fake one. Or a non-silver one. I mean, people got mad at me for using the word fake, but it's literally stamped 999 fine silver. And it's literally labeled as a Britannia, which come in silver and gold, and it's not any of them. Call it an error, call it a fake, I don't know. People paid for silver and they didn't get it. Backyard Bullion saying, do you know how deep and crazy things are going to be behind the scenes? And bullion dealers and coin sellers, they're going to be having a very busy week right now. Yeah, they're going to be frantically checking their coins. And then they got YouTubers like me causing problems.
Smith, a fallen hard with one arm on the top. Oh my God. Major choke slam.
But all joking aside, I really do like Royal British Mint products. I love the Queen's B series. The Tudor Beasts are cool. I love the Valiant. I've got a lot of Royal British Mint stuff. I'm not going to stop buying Royal British Mint. I believe this is a mistake, or it's a scam or a theft by maybe 1 or 2 people. To me, it's one of those 2 things. I don't think it's a systemic Royal British Mint issue, and I think they are going to figure it out, but still, it's unacceptable. But no, I'm going to keep doing the same thing I always do. Every time I buy coins, no matter who I get them from, I check them. When you guys send me stuff in the Megaga, I literally check every single item there to make sure it's actual copper, silver. And by the way, the Sigma can check copper. It can check rhodium and platinum. I forget which metals. It checks a bunch. KTM saying, can you travel around and test crabs? The crabs metal. I guess I could. Josh is saying, I'll unsub in general for BYB instead. You can't even touch her without a glove. That's funny. Okay, we've got Jimmy Reefer here saying there must be 0% chance RBM allowed a monster box to leave their mint without it being weighed for QC. I call shenanigans. No, it's real. Jimmy Reefer, I contacted the British Mint and they gave me an official statement. And Backyard Bullion got one too. And this is from the Mint, a spokesperson for the Royal Mint. We are aware of an error impacting a small number of 2026 silver Britannia bullion coins from a recent production run, which were sent to a trade customer. Our operations team has identified the cause. They've identified the cause and a full review is underway. We are in direct contact with the affected customer to resolve the matter. The trust of our customers is, this is from the Mint. I got it too. I got it straight from I emailed them for comment for a video I'm working on. And they directly replied. So it's not shenanigans. It happened somewhere, but it happened at the Mint. Not a fan of pre-recorded videos on a live stream. Well, I'm sorry for that, Kyle, but I was yelling all the time about the pocket pinger and why it's so good, and I got multiple requests to show how to use it on the stream, and I couldn't do it effectively. It looked like this. It looked like that. And then I couldn't show you guys the application on the phone, so actually multiple of you messaged me and said I should make the video, and it's 1 minute long, and it gives me a chance to run and refill my coffee or water. So it's a nice little reprieve. So I'm sorry if you don't like it, but I made it by request of Crustaceans, and it actually shows the full capability, which I think is important if you're going to spend $39 or $38 of your hard-earned money on something. So sorry if that's off-putting, but at least you get to see all the functionality live. Do one for the Sigma. I don't know, Josh. I don't have too many videos. I do the Sigma live all the time on video. You think these coins of concern will be valuable in the future? Yeah, John, I think they will be. If it stays around a couple hundred, yes, I think they'll be pretty valuable. If there ends up being thousands or tens of thousands of them, I think they'll be not so valuable. Does that make sense? Is copper high on the fake list? I have never run into fake copper, Ida. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Jimmy Reefer saying, I know it's a real story. I think it's just a marketing scheme. They knew it would be found. I don't think it's a marketing scheme. That's horrible marketing. I know they say all good press, all press is good press, but this is definitely not good marketing. There's people that are never going to buy from them again because of it. Man, my AI said next year you're at 100K. Laugh out loud. That's funny, Medic. The AI I use is creators have AI now from YouTube. And it's directly linked to our YouTube account, and it can look at our stats and our trends and make predictions. And so far, it's been dead on with everything it's told me. So that's where I got that number from. Josh says Raptor runs are better. There you go. Backyard Bullion says, subscribe to my channel. Help me hit 100K. Subs live on Monday. Yeah, I'm going to do a live stream with Backyard Bullion on Monday, guys. So if you want to have a party, he's giving away a kilo. Not on the live stream, but Monday I'll have him on the morning live stream. Next time I'm going to be live, guys, is in the morning at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the morning for the market open. But soon here, I'm going to be on Tiger Stacker's live stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's an hour and 18 minutes from now. So 18 minutes from now. So I'm going to log off, rest the voice a little bit. I've been streaming all day today. But thank you so much, everybody. If you're just joining me, watch the video after it ends. You'll catch all the breaking news at the very beginning. And right now, just a quick recap on the charts. Silver's trading on a red candle, 71.42. Gold's trading on a red candle, 4,525. What's going to happen tonight? Remember, guys, tomorrow is options expiring day for silver on the Comex. Options expiry day for the Comex. I would not be surprised if we see a smackdown tonight, a smackdown in the morning. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But remember, it's options expiry tomorrow, so it might be explosive. I'll see you all tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tiger Stacker's channel, and you should be automatically redirected there right now. It won't start, obviously, because it's scheduled for later. But click notify me and like so you guys don't miss it, and I'll say CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one, and thank you as well, Facebook, for watching my first ever dual stream ever. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Each year, the Stacker Crab makes a pilgrimage to the International Stacker YouTube channel. Here we have a typical Stacker Crab. While typical crabs will eat shells and food of such, these crabs only feast on silver.